I remember I told you this before the game started that I didn't see that Houston made any significant moves on defense. I said that. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I hadn't seen anything significant, like as far as front office during the off seasons during this COVID, like for the Texans. Like just watching local news, I'm like, okay, I saw movements. I saw players get traded and players get released and players get moved around, but not to the point where it's like, oh, they got this guy on defense for Houston, or they got that guy. Like like I didn't see anything different. So I was just thinking, fade the defense because they not finna stop shit.
No, neither one of the defenses stopped anything.
Welcome back, y'all, for another episode of the recap. I am your host, Open Mind, along with your other host, Tannic,
What's that going on, everybody?
and we are back with episode 9 of the recap. And let's briefly discuss the first game of NFL season. We got y'all. This is a special NFL episode, y'all. We have not forgotten about basketball. We will resume basketball once the Lakers move past these Houston Rockets and they get these schedules restarted. We gonna get back in basketball, but because football season has started, we giving y'all a special Sunday episode. This episode should be out on Sunday before football starts. So check us out. Hope y'all win some money. We're gonna break these lineups up into isolated turbo games. That way the players that we show on the screen, y'all can like get a pen and a piece of paper because this is gonna be a longer episode than usual. So get a pen and a piece of paper, get ready to take some motherfucking notes because we're gonna play some goddamn football. Understand me?
Yeah,
Let's get my screen sharing out the way. Let's go and get out the way, bro. Let's get started here. See my screen.
yeah, I do.
All right. So happy drafting, y'all. It is NFL time. Football season is here. And we're gonna start off with the early lineup and we're gonna isolate it to just those 9 games. That way, whatever players we mention on this, whatever squad we end up with, we can just worry about the players that's playing in that contest, and I ain't got to be concerned with those later games or 3 o'clock games or even that prime time game. I don't have to concern myself with nothing that happens in those games because the lineup that we enter is going to be just for us, right. So
Yeah.
it's the first game of the season. It's week 1. You don't know who gonna do shit, right? We don't know who gonna do what. We don't know nothing. It's rookies, it's new people, it's old people that traded and switched and all that, right? Still, we still gonna stick to some of the guns, and we gonna give, if necessary, depending on how the lineup look, how the situation look, we gonna give some people a chance, even if we don't normally pick. That makes sense to anybody. Makes
Yeah, I
sense.
do.
Now, if y'all see at the right corner of my screen, you see some down arrows. Those are just drop menus to indicate that I've already entered some lineups. So, what I'm gonna do here is hurry up and click off of that. I don't need to look at my lineups. Mind your business. God damn it. And let's see. So I'm gonna start with QB. With football, you probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't start any. You should probably always start with your QB first. Now, if you want to go skip to other spots and for those spots, that's fine. But when you're playing football, it's always good to go on and get your quarterback out the way because your lineup is your quarterback is the nucleus of your lineup. Period. When you're playing NFL fantasy sports, your QB is your nucleus plus what you spend on your quarterback is going to determine how your lineup going to look, pretty much.
Yeah, that is.
Right. So, all right, Chicago and Detroit.
No.
I think Mr. Trubisky going to have a good game against Detroit. Yes, we from Detroit. Yes, we are Lions fans, but we not cheering for the Lions. We just hope they win. Whatever. I don't care for Mr. Trubisky too much. And the Lions can always, they're a team that just surprises you. They beat teams that they're supposed to get beat by, if that makes sense, right?
That is true.
So I don't trust the Lions or the Bears game. I think the Bears gonna beat the Lions. Real talk. But just any players from any team, I don't trust them. I think we should just completely fade the Lions and Detroit game.
I mean, I
Now,
mean, if you wanted to pick somebody from there, Mitchell isn't a bad pick at 5,400.
bad pick, but it's the first game of the season, and I just don't want to gamble on Mr. Trubisky.
I agree with you there.
Our first squad of the NFL season should be the dopest squad, and Mitchell Trubisky cannot be my quarterback to start the NFL. I'm sorry, he cannot. Now, if he do good in the next 2-3 weeks, you best believe I'm gonna put Mitchell Trubisky on my lineups. But not week one. Nah.
Yeah, week one. I'm looking at this. Probably the only quarterback I can see picking, especially at 1:00, is Jackson.
Lamar Jackson? Yeah, against Cleveland. Yeah, I think Lamar Jackson's a fade against Cleveland. I think the Ravens gonna pull out but
I mean he's good, but I'm looking at the fact that he's dual threat.
Yeah, $8,000 against Browns defense. Cleveland Brown defense ain't trash, and they have, to my knowledge, and I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, the Browns defense haven't made any significant changes. They're not a trash team. They just had a bad coach.
Yeah, but they couldn't. Everybody ran the ball all over them. But I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, at 8-1, yeah, I wouldn't pay that much.
At least have a good game. We don't know what these Browns gonna do. If you want to pick Lamar Jackson and you watching this show, by all means, pick Lamar Jackson. I personally am fading Lamar Jackson.
I mean, for tournament purposes, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, that's too much because he's that's off top, $42,000 left, and you still got to fill spots.
That's true.
We could get some Lamar Jackson production out of somebody else. I just think.
Man, who are you picking, or who are you trying to pick?
Let's see. All right. So I like Russell Wilson. Still a little expensive. I think I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers. No. Not Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna go Water. I said that wrong. Aaron Rodgers.
What was he going against? Panthers against the Raiders.
He's the starting quarterback for the Panthers, and he got Christian McCaffrey, who's a dual threat running back / wide receiver, and he got DJ Moore to throw the ball to. Right, he got DJ Moore to starring wide receiver for the Panthers.
Okay.
Plus, if not, Samuels, what's his name? I might be saying his name wrong. Samuels something. Is it Curtis Samuels?
I think it is Curtis Samuels. You're talking about the one behind DJ Moore in Carolina.
Behind DJ Moore, is his name Curtis Samuels? Make sure I get his name right. Curtis? No, yeah. No, shit, Sanderson. Who? Never mind Curtis Sanderson. Robbie Anderson. That's my stack. Okay, and by the way, y'all, I'm not taking Tanik's pick. When you pick a quarterback, stack them with a wide receiver. So that's just this isn't me taking Tanik's turn. You know what I'm saying? When you're making a lineup and you pick a quarterback, you have to stack them with a wide receiver or a tight end or a running back. You have to stack your quarterback with somebody from the team because you get those dual points. You got your QB on your squad, and they're going to throw the ball to their receiver or running back or tight end, and you'll get those points in your lineup. So this is kind of like it's 2 picks, but I had to fill these 2 spots because my quarterback has to throw the ball to at least one receiver on his squad. That's what that's about. So go ahead, T.
All right. I'm going to go at receiver.
You want another receiver? Okay.
I'm going to go at receiver. Let's go to the Washington game.
The team. You want the team, huh?
Washington and Eagles. When it comes to this, I'm interested in 2 people: Terry McLaurin and Deshaun Jackson.
Because Ashton Jeffrey is out. He's not going to start the game. the first week of game one, week one. And they're great fucking prices. See, Tanic, I love you, bro. You my brother, man. You understand how this shit works. And we gotta teach these people, bro. We gotta teach folks how to do this because people don't know what they doing, man. So
Yeah.
they got good picks. I like both picks.
Yeah, I like Terry more. But don't sleep on Deshaun Jackson.
Let's break down Terry's pick before we give it.
But here's the thing. I checked his history. He averages 28 points, 28 fantasy points against Philadelphia. And the one game Deshaun played, I think he dropped like 29.
But there's another aspect about Terry, or there's another reason, I mean, to pick Terry outside of his own personal numbers. That they just got rid of
AP
and Chris Thompson.
That was crazy.
Chris Thompson now plays for Jacksonville, and Adrian Peterson plays for the Detroit Lions. So that opens up more targets for McLaurin.
Yes, that do.
Right? So this is why McLaurin is a good pick. This is why the Redskins wide receiver with Dwayne Haskins at the helm, the whole team, and Coach Robert Vieira. Look, I keep saying the Redskins. I need to quit saying that. Y'all forgive me for saying Redskins. The team, okay? The team. Yeah. That's the team. I gotta. It's gonna take me a minute too. It's gonna take all of us a minute to stop saying the Redskins because we just, we used to call them that. They just changed their name a month ago. Like, give us a fucking break, okay? Give me a fucking break, all right? All right? Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna take the tight end pick because I know it's a difficult pick for a lot of people. Now I have my pick in my head, but let's go over a few tight ends and look at some. I have the pick in my head already, but just for the sake of the show, Andrews, I like him. I like him as a season opener. Just against Cleveland. Because look,
I didn't even look at him
when he played Cleveland last season, right? Both times he played Cleveland, he did well. Right here in week 4 at the bottom, he had 13 points, 13 DFS points. Any double-digit points for a tight end is good. So whether it's high or low double digits, a tight end that has double-digit DFS points is great because tight ends don't get a lot of fucking targets. Like the tight end position, it's just not. You can't. It's a position that's gonna average single digit numbers, right? So you want a tight end so double digits, guarantee you double digits, right? And against Cleveland specifically against Cleveland, Mark Andrews torches Cleveland's defense. Right here in week 16, he had 27 points, and in week 4, he had 13. When he plays Cleveland, he does well. Not that he's my pick, just want to throw him out there if y'all making lineups. First of all, before I continue, if you playing fantasy sports football, NFL, you have to make multiple lineups. There's no possible way that you should be playing fantasy sports with just one strong lineup. Nah, bro. Nah, you got to make multiple combinations. You got to pick different quarterbacks. I'm not saying you got to pick every quarterback and every wide receiver and every running back. But if you got one squad in to start the NFL season, you wasting your time. Just wanted to throw that out there. Waller's next. Waller's a good pick because Tyrell Williams is out as a wide receiver. He's on IR. And I don't know anything about Carolina Panthers defense to stop him, but Waller was a beast. He had a great season last year.
I would not play Waller.
You wouldn't play Waller?
Not against the Panthers, no.
Why wouldn't you play Waller?
Here's the thing. I'm more interested in the run game when it comes to this game.
Because you're talking about Christian McCaffrey?
No, not Christian McCaffrey. See, everybody's gonna be on Christian McCaffrey, but what you fail to realize is this is the Raiders, and what's a big name on the Raiders?
Waller? Oh, you talking about
Jacobs?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Waller, Let me see. Oh, geez. Sorry for cutting you off like that.
No, you straight. Look, he's not my pick. I was just going on him.
Okay.
I was saying he's a good pick to me because of the fact that Tyrell Williams is on IR and he's not going to start the season. So
That's
you
true.
got now Josh Jacobs can't run the ball for 4 fucking quarters. You know, yes, I'm aware of Josh Jacobs' present, but who else in the okay? For example, they playing against Christian McCaffrey, pretty much. All right, it's the Raiders against Christian McCaffrey, right?
That is true.
McCaffrey is the person, the face of the Panthers. So he gonna run all through them. All right, I expect Christian McCaffrey to be dominant. All right, against the Raiders, but at the same time, when the Raiders get the ball, Josh ain't Christian McCaffrey. Josh Jacobs is not Christian McCaffrey. Okay, he's not. Josh Jacobs can give you a good game. I give Josh Jacobs at least a touchdown, rushing touchdown, maybe a catch in the backfield, catch touchdown. I gave him 2 TDs. I give Josh Jacobs 2 touchdowns, 1 rush and 1 short red zone pass touchdown where he just walking in, right? Yep. But I don't give Josh Jacobs 100 yards against Carolina. I give Christian McCaffrey 100 yards. Don't think Josh Jacobs going to break 100 yards rushing. But if he gets 50 yards rushing and 50 yards receiving, Josh Jacobs, it's still going to be good on your squad. Yes, he's going to be high usage. Josh Jacobs is high usage for the Raiders week 1 because Tyrell Williams, once again, is on injured reserve. I keep saying it over and over again. Tyrell Williams is on injured reserve because Tyrell Williams is a star receiver. When he sits down, you got Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow is the other receiver. But come on. Waller has proven himself to be dominant, to be elite. He's going to get some targets. Who's going to win this game? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Waller's going to but like I say, still not my pick because he costs too much. The only reason I'm not picking him is because he costs too much. But he's a good pick. Zach Ertz, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Eagles. I like Shaw Jackson's a better pick. I think Zach Ertz is too expensive. Good, but too expensive.
At 58, yeah.
Don't know what Austin Hooper's going to do. He just got traded to the Cleveland Browns from the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know what he's going to do, so I can't recommend him in my mind. I don't really know anything. Like he had a good season with the Falcons. I don't even know why he's traded because he had a great season with them. But I don't really know what he's going to do to even recommend him, so I'm fading him. I'm not recommending him. You want to pick him, fine. Greg Olsen is a interesting pick, to say the least. Keep an eye on Greg Olsen. But there's another tight end, Willie Dissly, and he is playing.
Really?
Yeah, Dissly is playing. So I don't know what's going on with that Greg Olsen, Willie Dissly situation in Seattle. I'm just saying, keep your eye on Greg Olsen. That's all I'm saying. Keep your eye on him. My pick though was Hawkinson, TJ Hawkinson with the Lions, because Matt Stafford loves his tight ends. If I know Matt Stafford, he loves his tight ends.
That is an interesting pick. That's a deep one.
And all day long because TJ Hawkinson is Matt Stafford's Megatron. He's his and Galladay is on injured reserve. Galladay's out. Kenny Galladay is starting week 1 to first week. He's out injured reserve for some reason. I don't think he's going to stay there forever. Let's go look at him.
Actually, tell you the truth. Well, I'm looking at it. Against Chicago, he dropped. He threw 11 times at him.
Let's read why he's not playing. Kenny Galladay is listed as doubtful for Sunday's game against the Bears. After injuring his hamstring in Wednesday's practice, Galladay was held out Thursday and Friday. His likely absence leaves Marvin Jones, number 1 receiver, while Quintus Cephas and Marvin Hall could step in for snaps. Galladay normally The Lions might also find more targets for T.J. Hawkinson and slot man Danny Amendola, though the latter is listed as questionable with a hamstring injury of his own. Talking about Danny Amendola. But before last season, watching the Lions play, even with Kenny Golladay and Marvin Jones and Danny Amendola playing, and Marvin Hall, Kenny Golladay got the lion's share of targets from Stafford. And because I just know Matt Stafford, he loves his tight end. So my pick was T.J. Hawkinson all this time. I just wanted to go over a few tight ends for people to look at. So they make multiple spots. Of course, you're not going to keep putting T.J. Hawkinson right there. But he's the pick for the show because T.J. Hawkinson can be trusted.
Right, but that's a very good pick.
So, go Bird. I'm not playing with their ass this year, Teddy. I'm not playing with their ass this year.
Before anybody even notices him, you might as well pick him up.
Yo, I'm just saying. I play football. I'm just saying. I play this shit. What does this shit?
Okay. Here's mine. Let's shoot over to running back.
Running back. Okay. We've been avoiding them spots.
Yeah. Okay. Now I look. Like I said, I looked at this game inside out. Now, Miles Sanders is out.
What the fuck going on, Miles? Oh, let's read up on Miles Sanders. What's going on? Sanders will not make the trip to Washington and is out for Sunday's game. Excuse me.
So guess what?
What's up?
I'm interested in his backup.
Who's his backup? Who is? Because this is news to me.
Boston Scott.
Hold on. Let me isolate this game. Let me isolate this. What's going on here? What is Boston Scott? Who's this guy? Who's Boston Scott? Okay, so let's introduce ourselves as Boston Scott. I've never heard of this guy. Scott is expected to see a major uptick in snaps after Miles Sanders was ruled out ahead of Sunday's game. Last time Scott sat atop Philadelphia's depth chart, the 25-year recorded 23 total touches, 138 yards, and 3 touchdowns in last year's Week 16 win over the Giants. Well, Scott will at least have Corey Clement and Jason Huntley to split some snaps at this time. It's entirely possible the backup could see a similar workload with Sanders set to miss Sunday's game. Washington's front four could pose some problems for Scott on between the tackle runs, but his ability to be a difference maker out of the backfield could make for a trendy play in PPR formats. Yo, I've never heard this guy, but if that's your pick, that's your pick.
But he's dual threat. It's against Washington. Why not? And it saves some money.
Save some money. I appreciate you. Okay, so before we continue, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 spots to fill, and we got $10,000 left.
20.
So 20. I said $10,000. What did I say? $10,000?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, you want to know why I just said $10,000? Because I was just thinking about Christian McCaffrey and how much he costs, and I was trying to think how I afford to get him with what he got. So we got $24,000 left, and I was thinking, should I spend that $10,000 on McCaffrey? On McCaffrey, should I? Or should I? I doubt I shouldn't do it because we could probably get. But you know, Christian McCaffrey's finna go off. He finna run all over the Raiders defense.
That's true. You know, but that $10,000 price tag.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get Delvin Cook. Fuck it, get Delvin Cook.
Honestly, Cook is in a good spot.
Yeah, because look, I don't have to worry about the rest of the NFL's running backs, right? Okay, so think about listen, y'all. I'm getting Delvin Cook. Here's why. Aaron Jones, a good running back. He's not a bad back, but Minnesota's front seven ain't no punks, right? They just not. Christian McCaffrey, if he wasn't so fucking expensive, I would definitely pick him and fade Delvin Cook. But $10,000 is just too much for a running back, no matter how good they are. You can pick Christian McCaffrey in the most isolated of situations, like make a showdown game and put Christian McCaffrey on your showdown, or or wait till week 2 or 3 or 4 where you can see the Carolina Panthers are playing a game where it's just the Panthers versus whoever, and a couple of other games, like that's it. If we got to worry about all of the NFL Sunday, Christian McCaffrey is just the waste of your money. Only pick McCaffrey when it's isolated. Cook, on the other hand, is just consistent. And then with McCaffrey and Cook and Jones, just gonna have a good game.
It's not only that. I don't think a lot of people realize that Diggs is gone.
Yeah, I realized it. Diggs so Cook is gonna get some Cook is gonna get some definitely some more some usage. That's the word. High usage rate.
That's true.
So that's my pick. We got 3 spots to fill, and we got $17,000 left.
God, man,
We're in a flex.
Man, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, fine. I definitely like this squad to start the season with.
I do too. I'm trying to think here. I mean, oh, not it.
Flex, only them 2 spots.
Yeah, it ain't got interesting.
Well, either way, it's somebody I would like to put in the flex, but I'm gonna let you have the spots. Let you have your turn.
Oh, go ahead and get your pick because I'm wondering should I go with Deshaun Jackson there? I think everybody gonna be on him.
Yeah, everybody is gonna be on Deshaun Jackson. He's gonna be high owned. Just let you know, he's gonna be high owned even if the Alfred Jeffrey played. So I just saying he's gonna be high owned.
You go ahead and go. Let me think this through.
All right. So what I wanted to do, because I saw his price tag was low, I wanted to give Ty Gurley a shot and see what he's gonna do. See play for Atlanta. But you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put him there. I changed my mind. I'm looking at this list in the flex. Mm-hmm. I said I don't want Ty Gurley anymore. I think we got 2 strong running backs. I don't have to put a running back in the flex. Never mind. I was gonna do that, but never mind. You go ahead and get your pick back. I looked at the flex and I was like, you know what? I forgot Calvin Ridley still plays for Atlanta, so Ty Gurley is there, and he's gonna be a factor, but he's not gonna be. He got to share that ball with Calvin Ridley, Russell Gage, Julio Jones, Edo Smith. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Man, I'm starting to hate this.
We got money though, so it's not like don't be scared to spend it. You got to spend it anyway. You know, I'm like leaving money on the table.
I know. I'm thinking, should we get with the Green Bay and Minnesota game?
Yeah, I thought you was gonna do that anyway. We already have a Panther. We already have a Minnesota Viking. We don't have to stack them. We don't have a Green Bay person.
I'm thinking Adams. Davante Adams. He's probably going to be our biggest spend up.
Here's the thing. As you're looking at Davante Adams, though, before you make that your final pick, I want you to take a look at Lazard. That's,
where you at?
Lazard is next to Adams. He's the secondary receiver.
Yeah, he did step up.
Xavier Woods is going to be checking Davante Adams. Just wanted you to keep that in mind. Who's checking Lazard, though? I don't know. I don't know who that cornerback is. I don't know that much about that guy. But I know Xavier Woods is going to be checking Davante Adams. They're going to put Xavier Woods on Davante Adams. You know that.
I know they are.
Woods going to be checking Davante Adams, but Xavier Woods not going to be checking Lazard. Just wanted to put that. If you want Davante, you can still pick him. We can afford him. You know, you ain't got much here. You got we're fading the Lions and Chicago game. I mean, yeah, I do have T.J. Hawkinson, but pretty much be fading next. Lockett, you got Diggs. If you trust him against Jets defense, you know we don't trust nobody. We don't go against Jets defense. You know that's our rule. But that's you know, Clark Jr. There's no Leonard Fournette. You know Clark Jr. is gonna get some looks. Like I said, you don't have to pick Devontae. Like or spend up. I said it wrong. You don't have to spend up. That's what I should have said. It's a better way. You don't have to spend up if you don't want to. There's some good picks here.
Just know that's the question.
Let's narrow them down. Keep in mind the running back situation. Okay, the running back situation in Jacksonville, he now plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fournette plays for the Buccaneers with Tom Brady now.
Oh, God. Jesus. I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, Chris Thompson is a starting running back for the Jaguars. Chris Thompson from the team. They traded him from the team and put him on Jacksonville. AP gone to Detroit. So Jacksonville's going to open up more targets for Clark Jr. Against the Colts secondary. What did the Colts do on defense? Did they do something special that I've never heard of? I don't remember the Indianapolis Colts having a good secondary. You know, unless something happens I didn't know about. The Patriots, because a lot of those guys opted out for the COVID.
That's true.
Young defense. Patriots got a young rookie, new crowd. We don't know who these guys are, so it's a gamble. But like I said, you do not have to spend up if you don't want to, just because they're there. Like,
see, that's the thing. See, I didn't know most of the Pats defense secondary didn't opt out.
A few key players that would have otherwise put pressure on, let's say, a Devontae Parker. Plus, keep in mind the Dolphins beat the Patriots last year with Tom Brady playing. Remember, the Dolphins beat the Patriots last year.
And guess who their quarterback is?
Fitzmagic. So
they're going to throw the ball.
Davante Adams if you don't want to. It's not a must. Xavier Woods will be checking him.
You know what? I'm just going to throw the risk out there. We're going to go Devontae Parker.
Parker?
Yes.
Okay. Bravery.
Yeah, they're going to throw the ball against the Pats, man.
I'll finalize this pick. Let me look at the defenses and see what the prices are. So 3,700 is the most expensive defense. Let's see if I did that. Okay, so I really got 70. Let me see. I got about $7,500 to play with, I guess, right? $7,500. And I don't want McCaffrey or Julio Jones. No. so see.
Julio's targets are going to be taken down because of Todd Gurley there right now.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. Significantly taken down. So let's see here. We might have to I might have to sacrifice another pick for somebody else and swap somebody out because I can see we're going to have money left on the table. So what I want to do is I want to make some arrangements. I like Clark Jr. I think Clark Jr. is going to have a great first week of football because he has no more Leonard Fournette in his way to stop him. I'm going to put him in the flex, right? That's going to leave us with plenty of money to pick any defense we want pretty much, right?
Yeah.
But I like the Jets defense. They're the safest defense. They're cheap and safe, right? Picking the Jets defense gives us $2,500 left. The Jets was going to be our defense anyway, just to let you know ahead of time.
I have no problem with that.
Right? So with that said, I was going to pick the Jets as our defense anyway, and that leaves us $2,500. So now I can come back here and swap some people around. Like you wanted Boston Scott, you can spend up now. Now you want to spend up? Now you can spend up because you could get rid of Devontae Parker. I could get rid of T.J. Hawkinson. Like I said, we can't leave $2,500 on the table though. That's something we can't do. I could even get off Teddy Bridgewater. I'll do that. I could get off Teddy Bridgewater. Wow, I could get Lamar Jackson
Why? Why not? Why not?
Why not? And then you have it, people. The first squad for the first the 1 p.m. games. This is the show squad. The show's not over, yo, people. The show's not over. We got some more show for y'all. Listen. Derek, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this squad? Look at this squad.
This is crazy, man. I can't believe you just came up with this one.
Now, I know we said that we were supposed to stack our quarterbacks with somebody, but with Lamar Jackson, you don't need to stack him. He's just, if he throws a touchdown pass and you don't have his receiver, what'd he do? Trust believe he's going to rush a touchdown. He's going to run into that fucking end zone. I'm saving this, bro. I'm submitting this shit right here. Submit. All right, on to the next squad. We're going to jump on to the turbos here, y'all. I'm having fun. That was dope. All right, so we got 2 afternoon turbos. One with 3 games, one with 2 games. We're going to jump into the 3-game joint right quick. Make it quick because this shouldn't take long, y'all. That one took the longest because it had more games. Let's just be honest. It had more games. But as y'all can see, I got drop menus again. I have been busy, y'all. All right. I've been secretly putting my squads in before the show even started, y'all. I was busy in my app. I'm looking for a 25 cent. Y'all just bear with me. I don't want to make y'all dizzy. I'm just trying to find a 25 cent entry. And I was too lazy. Click on filters. Where is it at? Oh, here it is down here. Okay, it's further down. Here it is. Okay.
Shoot, I'm trying to find the game myself.
First of all, before we go back, I want to show y'all. Y'all see my screen? Right corner. I've been making money, y'all. I have been winning. Okay, these are not deposits. This is me winning 2 3s and 4s and 5s and 2 3s and 4s and 50, 35, 50, like, and that adds up. I am ready to play goddamn football.
Yeah.
So anyway, damn it, I have been winning. I ain't just been running my damn mouth. So, Turbo. All right.
Hey, you're a little quiet. Just to let you know. Huh? You're a little quiet.
What you mean I'm quiet? You can't hear me?
You're going a bit in and out. Yeah.
How long has it been doing that?
Just started.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, anyway. Now, I'm cool now.
Afternoon only.
Is it clear now? Messing up.
No, I hear you.
All right, so we got afternoon 3 games. That's it. Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Kyler Murray, and Jimmy Garoppolo. Joe Burrow, Tyrod Taylor. These are our quarterbacks to choose from. I went first last time. This was all you, bro. Your quarterback, your stack.
Like, I don't think Tampa's made anything significant on defense. Have they?
They have made some defensive moves. I don't know what the guys are, but from the analysts, they've made some pretty good, significant moves on defense. We got to see them in action. I can't speak for it, but I've heard analysts speak about it, and they say that the defense has been beefed up.
I'm thinking I like Jimmy.
You like Jimmy? All right.
Yes.
All right, who you going to stack him with? Who you stack?
Hold up.
It's cheap. Deebo Samuel, injured reserve. Emmanuel Sanders has been traded to the Saints, so that's 2 San Francisco wide receivers that you don't have to worry about. You got Kendrick Bourne. I don't know who Brandon Ayuk is. I don't even know if he's going to play, but Kendrick Bourne or, of course, George Kittle at tight end. You know, that's it. These are your stacks. Yeah.
I did not see that.
Yeah, you didn't see. Yeah.
I forgot about the receivers.
Sanders no longer plays for the San Francisco 49ers. And Deebo Samuel is on injured reserve. Sure you want Jimmy G? Don't look like Jimmy G's gonna have a good day.
Yeah.
Jimmy G's gonna struggle. I'll go ahead and do that for you.
Against the Cards, though. The safest pick is in my book. The safest pick. Let me see here. Let me make sure. Who's starting for the Chargers?
Tyrod Taylor.
He's probably going to be the best pick out of the whole Chargers.
You see? Why are you scared to pick Tom Brady? Tom Brady's cheap.
I ain't picking on Tom.
Picking Tom Brady against the Saints? Why not?
As a fan, I'm telling you, let me look.
It's your pick. I'll Taylor. It's up to you. All right, let's see let's go get his stats. Okay,
let's come back to that. Let me look at this one more time because everybody gonna be on Tom Brady.
That makes sense. He will. Him and Drew Brees, to be honest, are going to be high owned.
Shoot, him and Gronk are going to be ridiculously owned.
Joe Burrow and Tyrod Taylor are going to be low owned.
Yeah.
So that is true. You make a good point. Tom Brady is going to be high fucking owned because he plays for Tampa Bay, and everybody's going to want to see what Tom Brady going to do. He going to win. Let me tell you what. He's going to beat the Saints. Let's just be honest here, right? He going to beat. He got Leonard Fournette running back. He's a threat. Leonard Fournette is his running back. Gronk is tight end. Chris Godwin is his wide receiver. Get out of the face. But you are right though. Tom Brady is going to be high owned, and that's kind of like that's not a good pick in that regard. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm going to go with my gut. My gut says Tyrod Taylor, especially for this slate. As crazy as that sounds.
No, it's not crazy. Tyrod Taylor's not a crazy pick.
Let's see. He's dual threat, it looks like it. I don't know. When's the last time he started a game?
When he started the first 4 or 5 games with Cleveland last year before they put
Baker Mayfield back.
Mayfield back in there, yeah. So
yeah, you go ahead and make your pick. Let me think about this quarterback.
Okay, well, I'll jump in the running back and let you figure the quarterback out. My running back is off top, Austin Ekeler.
Yeah.
Because what's his name? Just got traded. Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon no longer plays for them. Austin Ekeler was whipping ass when Melvin Gordon playing for them. So Austin Ekeler is a starting running back, and he was a beast last year. He's going to be even more of a beast now. Cincinnati has no front seven. Austin Ekeler is finna break the slate. That's what he's finna do. Austin Ekeler is about to break the slate.
Yeah.
He's gonna be one of the premier running backs Sunday. Trust and believe. Week 1, Austin Ekeler is gonna be in the top 5 running backs who scored the most whatever fantasy points. Trust and believe me. Don't know if he's gonna be the top, the number 1, but he's gonna be amongst the best. He's gonna be with the Christian McCaffreys and shit. Trust me. He's got a good matchup.
Man, this is harder than I thought it would be.
3 games.
Yeah, this.
Okay, so I got a question. What's your beef with Kyler Murray? What's your beef with him? Because you got a beef with him.
Man, he's going up against San Francisco. I don't trust anybody against that defense.
Okay, makes sense.
What do you? I mean, has he had any success with? Let's look at him.
Joe Burrow is just the rookie that just got signed. That's all.
Okay.
He hasn't played an NFL game yet.
You know what? Let's go off Tyrod Taylor. I don't trust Jimmy. I don't like Joe. Honestly, I'm looking at the stat lines. I'm looking at how the way things are. I think Kyler Murray is probably going to be your best bet of all because Breeze and Tom Brady in a 3-game slate is going to be so high on.
So you said you want Kyler Murray?
Yes.
And I already know who your receiver is.
Is it Christian Kirk?
I'm gonna go ahead. No, him. Oh, Christian Kirk. That's my bad. Okay, I thought you wanted John Hopkins. So
it could be DeAndre.
So you want Hopkins?
You know what? Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Get Hopkins. Because who's checking Hopkins? Who's checking Hopkins in their secondary? All right, let me see. Tight end. Let's see. Jared Cook had a good year last year. What's going on with Jared Cook? Cook said that he hopes to improve upon last season's success and make corrections. Gronk gonna be high owned. OJ Howard's probably not gonna be high owned, but I'm good on OJ. I like Uzomah, but I think the safest pick should either be Hunter Henry or George Kittle. One of them two. Because I think Tyrod Taylor, him being a vet quarterback, he's going to feed that ball to Hunter Henry a lot for safe short passes. Tyrod Taylor is a dink and dunk quarterback. He don't throw long balls down the field. Tyrod Taylor is the type of quarterback to throw short passes, and he's going to throw them to the tight end because that's the short pass person.
That is true.
Or Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler and Hunter Henry are going to get a lot of targets because of the type of quarterback Tyrod Taylor is. Not because we like them or because we're gurus, but because Tyrod Taylor, no matter what team he plays for, he throws short passes, short completion passes, or he might rush the ball and get the first down himself. He is not a person that throws the ball downfield. Tyrod Taylor is a short passer. And the tight end is the position that catches those short passes.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's George Kittle, who, since Jimmy Garoppolo don't have nobody to throw the ball to no more, there's no Emmanuel Sanders, and there's no Deebo Samuels. George Kittle's gonna get a lot of fucking targets. So it's out of them too.
I like your Hunter Henry pick though.
You like Hunter Henry? All right, because he's cheaper. And I'm gonna go with it. That's my final pick. It's your turn. I'm gonna go with Hunter Henry.
We're gonna go at running back.
We pick that last running back spot. Who?
Yeah, I like Raheem.
Oh, Mostert. Another dual threat pass catching. He's a pass catching back. He catches passes. Mostert catches a lot of passes. Wait,
I think he has the I think he first. Yeah, I think he's like.
So Coleman play for them. Yeah, okay.
Does Coleman play? See, I ain't kept up with the news. That's my problem.
No, he still play for them, but Mostert's still a good pick. Let's see. Got like $20,000 left. All right, let's get these wide receiver spots out the way. Chris Godwin's going to be. I don't think he's going to be high owned, but let's see what's going on with Mike Evans. Why is he queuing? Evans has been upgraded from doubtful to questionable for Sunday's game against the Saints. It's hard to view this as anything but a step in the right direction, but the plan has always been for Evans to essentially be a game time call. Evans managed to practice Friday in a limited capacity, so Saturday's upgrade certainly seems like a positive indication of the star's status. Fantasy managers should keep close tabs on Evans. Okay, with that said, that puts Chris Godwin into question because I was going to throw Chris Godwin in there, but since Mike could possibly play, and we know what type of quarterback Brady is. Brady's a what type of quarterback? He likes to spread the ball around, right? So,
yes,
we're going to let the Buccaneers have week 1. We're going to go ahead and fade the Buccaneers in the Saints game. Let them have it, see what they do, and come back week 2, look at the Buccaneers and see, who Brady liked. Because we don't know who Tom Brady likes right now. This is a new team. This is a new Tom Brady. We don't know who he likes on this team. We don't know. We're only going to know when the game starts, and then we can't pick the person then. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and fade the Tampa Bay game, period, because it's going to be high owned just because it's Tom Brady playing for him. It's going to be a high owned game. Chris Godwin going to be high owned. If Mike Evans play, he going to be high owned. Gronk going to be high owned. Leonard Fournette going to be high owned because it's Tom Brady. So I think the safest pick is AJ Green. He's back. He's not injured. He was off last season. He didn't get to shine. I think AJ Green's going to have a good day against the Chargers.
And he's cheap right now. I like that.
Really cheap. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to that.
See here, tight end, we got Hunter Henry. I don't know. Should we pick Mike Thomas? It's the question.
We're fading the Saints game.
But we already know Brees is going to hit Mike Thomas.
Still don't know what their defense is looking like, though. That Tampa Bay defense. I don't know who these people are. And I've heard Skip and Shannon talk about it. I've heard Chris Broussard talk about it. I've heard a couple other analysts talk about or mention the offseason movements of the defense on Tampa Bay. And they didn't say anything bad. They mentioned names that I never heard of, trades that have been made, and people that got signed. But I've never heard these guys. They spoke good about these guys on defense. So I'm saying I'm cautioned because I don't know what the fuck Tampa Bay going to do defensively.
I understand that.
Thomas is a good pick if I knew the defense he was playing against. If that makes sense.
I agree.
I don't know this Tampa Bay defense right now because they've made some movements, and according to sports analysts that talk and run their mouth, they've spoken good about some of these key, like the corner as a safety that got picked up. There was a couple of linebackers and one defensive lineman. But I don't know these guys. Never heard of them. Don't know much about them. But apparently they're good enough to pose a threat to opposing receivers and running backs.
Okay. I know Tom Brady likes to spread the ball. I really do.
But look, you got Emmanuel Sanders. No, I said that wrong. That's New Orleans. You got Bird. You got Keenan Allen, Christian Kirk, and we got plenty of money to play with.
Yeah, we do.
So, who's going to stop Keenan Allen? Think about it. Who?
But who is their quarterback? It's a question.
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor. You put up Mike Williams. I forgot about him.
Well, he's questionable, but even if he does play, you don't have to pick. You can still fade him. Keenan Allen is $5,900. He's normally $8,000.
Why not?
Normally $8,000. Let's see our defense. Let's see. Well, we have Murray, so we don't want to get the 49ers defense. The Saints. No, not the Saints. I don't know.
See, that's the thing. The biggest thing is. Go ahead.
Cardinals defense might be good. They're cheapest.
You know what? Since you said that, and the only person they have to worry about is Kittle.
And
Kittles. Yeah.
Mostert. I mean, come on. Like, in a situation like this, people, when you're making these lineups and you don't know which defense to pick, all these defenses, like 49ers, we assume that they're the same 49ers from last year. We assume that. But that doesn't necessarily be the case. We don't know what movements have been made. I have not kept up with every single team's defensive movements. But at the same time, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenses to choose from. In a situation like this, I think every last one of these defenses are going to get scored on, right?
Yeah.
Each defense that you see on this screen is going to get a touchdown or three scored on them. A touchdown or three scored on them. So I don't think it matters really that you pick a defense. Don't expect anything out of your defense. Don't expect a 10 or a 4 or a 5 or 8.7 or 8.6 from your defense because of the teams that they're playing against. All these teams offensively are good. Everybody on offense for the teams that you see is going to score against this defense. So you might as well pick the cheapest defense, save your money, and save your stress and put it worry about that flex spot. We got $7,800. I don't mind getting Kamara, but still, there's that Tampa Bay defense. We don't have Kittle. Don't have Kittle, so wouldn't hurt to pick him.
Let's talk this one through.
Well, we got $7,800.
Because I'm interested in Kamara.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, because even though we said we might not fade, you got to look at it. He's a running back. He's going to get the ball, and he's going to get the ball passed to him.
Yeah, why not?
And I think between him and Mike Thomas, I think he's probably the better pick.
And I don't have a problem leaving $1,000 left on the table. It's not like we have any other options. Like let's say if I got worth the most. Yeah, it's like
I mean, if you wanted Drew Brees,
other than Mostert, you could get Fournette and Kenny Drake, but we don't trust Kenny Drake. I don't trust Fournette to have a splendid day against the Saints front seven. Plus with Brady being Brady, I don't think Fournette's going to get a whole lot of ball time. Like I don't think Fournette's going to get the ball because Brady's going to spread the ball. So
that's true.
Our Mostert pick is the most logical pick in this short slate. He's logical. And we got Kamara. So even though we got 2 of our running back spots filled, we still was able to get Kamara. So if he ends up going off because we didn't pick him up here, we got him down here. I like this squad. Just to be honest, I like this squad.
It's an afternoon squad. I like it too.
It's an afternoon squad. It's a turbo. I'm gonna go ahead and enter it because we got to finish up here. We got two more squads to fill, and then the show is done. I'm liking this, bro. Now you know what? We don't have to do this because we kind of just did it. All it did was take off it took off. What's the other game? What was it? It's
Chargers game.
It took off the Chargers and the Cincinnati game. So here, and then we picked Kyler Murray anyway.
Yeah.
Right? So here would be the same dynamic. You still don't want to pick Tom Brady because he's going to be high owned, right? You don't want to pick Drew Brees because he's going to be high owned, and so on and so forth. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip this lineup, this whole thing, and go straight to prime time. And this will be our last lineup for the show. We're not doing tiers because tiers covers the whole NFL, and tiers is just for the experts. Tiers is for the people who die hard. If you want to play NFL tiers, go ahead. We're not going to cover that on this show because that's for the diehard people who know what they're doing.
Tiers is no joke.
You want to change it? You want a chance that? Have at it. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go and make ourselves a prime time. It goes into Monday, Sunday night going into Monday night. You picked the quarterback last time, so let me see who we got. Big Ben is a fade off top. We are fading Big Ben Roethlisberger. Fade. I like Tannehill and Dak Prescott. I don't trust Danny Dimes yet. Daniel Jones got to show me another season. He got to show me another couple of weeks because he didn't have a good year last year. He didn't have as good a year as as the Giants fans want to let on. Like he wasn't all that.
I agree.
Drew Lock, meh. Jared Goff against Mike McCarthy. I'm straight. I'm good. I'm good. Give me Dak. Give me Dak. Give me Dak. And I'm gonna stack Dak with let's see. I'm gonna stack Dak with Michael Gallup.
I'm trying to think here for a second. Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger, he had an entire year he didn't play.
And okay, and if he did play, what are you gonna do? What is he gonna do?
Nothing really.
Fat. He a fat quarterback. Ben Roethlisberger is a fat quarterback. Get out of here.
And he's playing through nagging pain in his throwing arm.
He just one of the, I think Big Ben got some gambling issues and some issues with money because he's still playing football. Like Ben Roethlisberger, please sit down. Please sit down, Big Roethlisberger. Retire. We don't care about your legacy. Just go sit down.
Man, prime time ain't no joke either. Well, is Big Ben going to start over Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Man. All right. Yeah, that's your best pick right there.
Of course. Of course.
I was just looking at like, I mean, let's see. Can we go lower than Dak? No, we can't.
Not in this prime time situation now.
No, this situation is different.
It's out of Dak and Jared Goff, but like I said, it's Jared Goff versus Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy is not playing this year. He's not playing with their ass. Mike McCarthy finna show y'all something. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but Mike McCarthy finna show y'all something. I'm not saying they're going to the Super Bowl, but don't be surprised if you see the Cowboys in the playoffs this year. They definitely gonna be in the playoffs. Now I don't know if they're going all the way, but they're gonna be in that first week wild card.
I actually like Derrick Henry, but he's a bit expensive. I'm trying to see. I mean, we got Melvin Gordon.
Look, expensive in this slate. Spend the money because the receivers ain't that expensive.
Really? Are you serious?
The receivers?
No, they're not. Cooper Kupp at
go ahead, spend the money.
6,300.
Right, go ahead, spend the money.
Yeah, I take Henry.
The pick.
I take Henry against that Denver defense.
I'll take Zeke Elliott because Saquon Barkley is not. He's overhyped. I'm sorry, Saquon Barkley's overhyped.
Wow,
he is, bro. He's overhyped. He's not as good as he's hyped up to be. He does well against trash teams. If your team is trash, he'll do well against you. Other than that, sorry, overpriced. $8,000. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I agree with that one. Let's see. Oh man.
Which position you going? What's your next pick?
I'm definitely looking at wideout. The problem is who to pick at wideout.
Well, let's see here. Next to Juju Smith-Schuster is Deontay Johnson and James Washington, but Johnson more so than Washington. Johnson's the number 2 receiver. If you notice, I didn't pick Amari Cooper. I got Michael Gallup, the number 2 receiver next to Amari Cooper. Cooper Kupp, $6,000. With no Todd Gurley. I don't think it's a hard choice, to be honest. We got cheap receivers. Like it's.
I mean that. Then the prices for especially for those receivers is insane.
Yeah.
Quietness is killing me.
It's your pick.
That's true.
I picked Zeke.
I'm trying. But the wide receivers, I mean, Cooper Kupp is going to get the volume. JJ Smith, whatever, with Big Ben back should get some targets.
Yeah. So both good picks, especially against the Giants. Yeah. Especially against the Giants. Actually, Juju was a great pick against the Giants.
That's what I'm thinking. I also like Sterling Shepard, but I'm a hold. I might have to look at that a little bit further. I'm taking Smidster.
All right, you got Juju. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw Cooper in there. Cooper Kupp in there.
Or are you throwing the easy ones in there?
Because at tight end, you know, you got Janu Smith. I mean, because Delaney Walker no longer plays for the Tennessee Titans.
Are you kidding me? You going Tyler Higbee?
Tyler Higbee? Okay.
Yeah, with Austin Hooper gone? No, wrong team.
Wrong team.
Tyler Higbee's been getting more targets.
Yeah, but we got Cooper Kupp already.
Yeah, true.
Eric Ebron now plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow. Wow. Well, that's an interesting take on things. Eric Ebron? Wow.
And I think Ben loves his tight ends too.
You know what? I think the best pick amongst these tight ends is Evan Ingram.
I agree with you.
He's a better pick.
But I'm wondering.
Or Caden Smith. Caden Smith is the number 2. And the way they line up in the pistol formation in Giants, you got Ingram on one side and Caden Smith on the other side. So you're right. Jason Witten's gone from Dallas, so Blake Jerwin is going to replace Jason Witten. And Noah Fant, I don't even know much about Noah Fant, but that's that late night, 9 p.m. Monday night game, the last game of the slate. So I guess you got to have somebody. Well, we got Denver. We got Derrick Henry to close us out. If you think about it, Derrick Henry's going to close out this lineup. At Monday night at 9:20, the last game of the first week is going to be the Broncos versus the Titans, and Derrick Henry's closing us out. So everybody's going to do everything up until 9 p.m. and you got Derrick Henry, the last motherfucker on your squad, holding strong. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. Honestly, after looking at this, I actually like Eric Ingram. Not Evan Ingram.
Ebron. Okay. Well, I might have to make some change. I might just get rid of Cooper Kupp because.
Yeah, I don't see Cooper Kupp doing it.
I gotta get rid of him because I can't afford him. Let's see.
I mean, could go Darius Slater.
I like Cortland Sutton. He's questionable though. Slayton, I like Slayton too. Slayton is out of Slayton and Shepard, and since we don't have a Giant, let's go ahead and get Sterling Shepard. We don't have a Giant. We don't have nobody from the Giants. I can fade Saquon, but you got to get one of them receivers because Daniel Jones is a good quarterback. He just had a bad year last year, and I need him to play. I need to see him do something before I commit to him. But at the same time, Saquon Barkley's not going to run the ball for 4 fucking quarters.
No, he's not.
And Sterling Shepard's not a bad receiver. Does he play for the? Nope, he's gone. I was trying to see if Golden Tate still played for the Giants. So Golden Tate's gone. Oh, he's right here in my face.
He's questionable.
Doesn't matter, even if he's questionable.
I don't trust that hamstring injury.
You know what? Deontay Johnson. Give me 2 Pittsburgh Steelers. Nope, you got 3. Nope, go back. Gotta get Shepard. I'm sorry. Gotta get Shepard. That's 3 Pittsburgh Steelers if I picked him. So we got 2 Steelers, 1 Giant. Gotta pick a defense. Don't think it matters. I think I don't know. I think Tennessee's defense is probably the best pick. Yeah. Titans defense. I can't see the Broncos doing anything against Titans defense. The Broncos have anybody outside of Courtland Sutton on offense. Courtland Sutton and Philip Lindsay, the running back, for Denver. Yeah, Royce Freeman and Philip Lindsay. Is he even still there? Yes, Philip Lindsay is still there. I mean, he's a good running back, but
I hate that run. I hate the running back situation in Denver.
You can't rely on this. That's why it's like, I'm good. Adam Humphries is also a good sneaky pick. But then again, Deshaun Hamilton is the number 2 wide receiver in Denver, though. Deshaun Hamilton is the number 2 receiver in Denver. Sure is.
I just don't trust that Denver offense.
I mean, you don't have much choice. You got $3,300. Who else you finna pick?
That's true.
Either Adam Humphries or Deshaun Hamilton. At least Adam Humphries is the number 3 receiver.
I like Adam.
Deshaun Hamilton is number 2 receiver.
I like Adam.
You like Adam Humphries?
I like Humphries.
All right, so we got. All right, this is our last squad of the show. This is for the primetime NFL. We got Dak Prescott. We got Zeke Elliott, Michael Gallup. I hope Michael Gallup does me well. CeeDee Lamb is there. He's the rookie, but I can't see Mike McCarthy letting a rookie who didn't have a preseason game at all under his belt get too many targets. He may get 1 or 2 targets to get his feet wet, CeeDee Lamb. But I don't think CeeDee Lamb is going to be what Skip Bayless says he's going to be. I think CeeDee Lamb's not going to break out till week 4 or 5. Mike McCarthy is a Super Bowl coach. He has to prove himself to Jerry Jones. And the last thing he's going to do is let some rookie make him look stupid. When Michael Gallup has already proven himself to be a good replacement for what's his name? They got traded. They got released from Dallas. So the one that Jerry Jones finally let go after all them years, wide receiver. I can't think of his name right now.
I can't either.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I say got Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper.
No. It was before Amari Cooper. It was Tony Romo's favorite receiver.
God dang! I know which one you're talking about. Something Dez Bryant.
Michael Gallup was a good replacement for Dez Bryant. He's fast. Let's look at his season. Look at last year. Look at his last year. Michael Gallup was acting a fucking donkey, and he's now the official number 2 receiver. That's why I picked him.
Just calling him a donkey.
Acting a fucking donkey. He was just acting crazy. He's fast as fuck, and he goes after the ball. He burning his any DBs that's checking him. He burning their ass. He burns them. He don't run routes. He just run. I don't see Gallup running routes. When they hike the ball, Gallup just take off running, and they throw the ball to him, and he run after the fucking ball. And once he gets the ball, that's it. You can't catch this little fast motherfucker. That's why I picked him. CeeDee Lamb, he's the rookie that just got picked up, but CeeDee Lamb is not like Dak don't trust CeeDee Lamb like that.
That's true.
Scott don't just trust CeeDee Lamb, and none of these teams have preseasons. So with the thing with Edwards-Helaire from the Thursday night football, that was because Damian Williams opted out for the COVID, so they didn't have no running back for the Kansas City Chiefs, and that rookie running back didn't have no choice but to start. He just happened to be good. But come on now, you telling me Mike McCarthy just inherited the Dallas? He's gonna tell Dak Prescott to throw the ball to CeeDee Lamb more than Michael Gallup and Amari Cooper. Get the fuck out of here. That's not gonna happen. So this is our show squad, y'all. Happy drafting, y'all. Week 1 of NFL. Special show. Like I said, we're gonna come back to basketball. get it on out the way and finish it up, and then we'll have another show out for y'all probably next week, Saturday again or Sunday again. We will be covering NFL until NFL is over with. So our schedule's gonna change. Probably not gonna be doing as many episodes, y'all. Probably like 2 a week, and that's it. Our schedules are, we got families and shit to do. So no more Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays with the show. What we'll do is we'll do a show for y'all for Sunday football, right? Every Sunday, y'all gonna get a show. Wake up in the morning, check the channel, see if we did put a show out, check your lineups. And then when until basketball's over with, we'll try to cover basketball as much as we can, but no specific dates because we're busy. Basketball's almost done. It's about to be straight football season, so our shows are going to be cut down to Sundays, and occasionally we'll do a in-week show to surprise y'all, to catch y'all up for like a Thursday night game or something like that. But for the most part, that's our schedule till further notice. Thank y'all for checking us out. Hold on, let me submit this before I finish. Yes. I gotta submit. You know the issues I've been having. Like, I ain't been submitting these lineups. So
cashing. I've been loving the money they bring me.
I'm winning 75 cents here. See, look, it don't stop. See, look, I just spent that little money putting them lineups in. Got $18 left. I'm about to get the little 75 cents back. Oh, one. Okay, let's see. What's this? What happened? Before we go, y'all. Before I log off, what happened? Did the Lakers beat the Rockets? Look at LeBron. I put LeBron in captain squad. Look at LeBron. 9 points, 11 rebounds. Damn, LeBron, 90 points. That's why I won 75 cents, because I picked LeBron.
Man, but you gotta look at it though. They got. Well, I mean, unless the Clippers can close it out, they ain't looking forward to the Clippers.
Dog, LeBron finna beat the Clippers, but the Clippers catching hell with the Nuggets. The Nuggets gonna fuck around and beat the Clippers while you talking shit.
That's true.
The Nuggets gonna fuck around and beat these Clippers while Skip Bayless and everybody talking. Anyway, y'all, that's the show for y'all. I am your host, Open Mind, along with your host, Tanic. This has been episode 9 of the recap. Create a blessed, happy drafting, get money, deuces.
Peace, y'all.